Good morning, anglers. This is Anglers 48. I'm here at on Highway 48. It's around Gayman's Bridge. I'm trying out this spot. I've been trying to see if I could work the bottom, with the artificial. Didn't get any hits. There are a lot of oyster beds, so I've been having to contend with that. Right now, I'm gonna try. I caught some pinfish, so I'm gonna try those with a popping cork. The goal today, anglers, is to see if I can get some flounder. Last week, I tried that rig that I made. It wasn't very successful, but today I'm gonna try it here. Some anglers have told me in the past that this is basically the mecca of where you can get flounders. But we're gonna hopefully get some today. If I get some trout, some reds, I'll be content. I'm not really looking too much into the black drum, but those are the species that I'm targeting. So let's go ahead and get to work. I haven't caught anything yet. Like I said, I've been blind casting. There's a lot of movement, anglers. Quite a bit of movement. I am going to be fishing also with dead shrimp. No live shrimp today. It's not that there isn't. It's just that I didn't make an effort to go and buy any. So this is a Monday, November 25th. We're on vacation right now. So I didn't want to go fishing over the weekend. So I decided to come and try this spot on this Monday. So I'm gonna try some little pinfish that I caught with a net. And I didn't catch many. I only caught 3, one good size. So I did bring just 2 poles for the simple fact that one, I don't have a motor where I can move around and get a good spot. 2, there's a lot of oyster beds. So with that being said, I just don't want to throw that one in there. Like I said, there's quite a bit of movement, so I haven't seen any tails yet. Let's see what bites the hook. That pinfish is gonna make a lot of movement, and if there is a red or a trout, they'll definitely go for that little pinfish there, because those move quite a bit. My partner in crime, Tony, he didn't go fishing this weekend. He had to work on Saturday to be able to be off on Black Friday. So he's working right now. I'm sure he'll be calling during his breaks. I saw 2 other kayakers getting into the water. One's behind me, and the other one is probably also on his way or also behind me. I guess the good thing about having the kayak is, I've gotten snagged several times, and I've been able to make it to where the snag was and retrieve my lure. And you can see the oyster bed. Right now it is low tide. You can see the oyster beds right there. But for the people who are not familiar with this place, they're gonna be, and there is a high tide. All the oyster beds are covered completely, so they'll be casting blind, not knowing that they're casting into, that bed of oysters. Okay. And my hook is snagged already. So I wanted to bring you all to a new place, a different place. I have been here before. Don't get me wrong. Once. Well, really, twice on a kayak to Gayman's Bridge. The first time I was here, my partner in crime, Tony, he got snagged. He busted the propeller from his kayak on one of these oyster beds. So he told me, like, you can cross out this spot for me. So he wasn't too crazy about this spot coming here. So I told him that I would scout it out, see what would go on, and then I would report back to him. Then again, I just got snagged. I already retrieved the bait, the anchor. I was anchored down. The angler behind me, he got down off his kayak, and he's fishing there off the channel. And that's an idea for me right now. But I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go where the oyster beds are, because I got down. Okay. I got down, and it's very, the soil is very loose. And it's kind of weird how it's loose, but yet there's a lot of oyster beds. And sometimes I guess that's a good thing, anglers, because if you get snagged on something, that rock or that oyster bed may be easily moved when you pull on your line, as opposed to if it's okay. There is a slight current. Okay. Nothing's biting here. I'm gonna try casting into the channel. Maybe I can get lucky. Okay. There's some oyster beds right there. My boat just hit some. There's that angler over there. I don't know if the camera can capture it. Boats can come through here. There's a lot of oyster beds right here. Boats can come through here. Mostly there's a mostly to drop off traps. Maybe it's a little harder. Maybe the ground is just a little harder over here where the oyster beds are. Oh. Okay, the ground does appear to be a little bit harder here. Let me get down. It is. Okay. When you're kayaking, you can experience a lot of things, not just while boating, but I got snagged right here with my anchor line. Okay. There's that pinfish right there. Like I said, I'm fishing with some dead. I have some dead shrimp also that I brought. And the channel is right on the other side of those oyster beds. Let me see if they don't take to the dead shrimp. I know my partner in crime, when he gets a little break, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be ringing. He's gonna be calling me. So I may not answer him, depending. Okay. I brought several different color of lures. I've been trying this little guy. Right now I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Like I said, I may not be able to go very far because again, I don't have that motor. And I'm having to do a fast retrieve. Let me try a different color of lure. The water doesn't appear to be too clear. It's not very clear. That angler's still there. And this thing is this place is infested. Again, I can't stress that enough. It's infested with oysters. Let me try this clear colored plastic. One of the guys that I talked to, he says you don't have to go very far. And he actually wanted me to follow him. But I was on my way out that time. Whoa, fish on. And fish off. Fish on and fish off, anglers. I don't know, didn't set. And that's what I'm fishing with is basically I'm using the circle hooks. I lost my train of thought. I'm using the circle hooks there. Could have been a flounder. Those flounders, like I said, they open their mouth at the last minute. And I didn't do any cookouts this weekend. No cookouts. I was ready for a cookout, but the plans were they ordered carne guisada as opposed to a barbecue outside. There's either a school of mullet or a school of of something. I don't have my kayak tied down, so this current is that's the kayaker. He just got off the kayak again. I have to tie the kayak to me because well, as you can see, kayakers, this is again just the beginning. Right now it's barely 7:10. I'm gonna go ahead and continue trying. I don't want to say if I want to say when I start landing something, I'll go ahead and start rolling this camera. So if you're working anglers, wish you well at work. If you're taking a day off like I am, and you're out on the water, stay safe. There's a little bit of a blow up right there, right next to my lure there, and there's all kinds of movement. But then again, possibly it's just mullet. Got a hit right there. Let me just wait a couple of seconds here. And again, Saturday morning was not the best time to go fishing. Not really the best time. I guess, which was good. It was a little cold, windy, so but and then yesterday, very nice day. Cowboys had to ruin my day, so. But anglers, I'll go ahead and sign off right here. This is video 1. Again, it is November 25th, 2019, and we're fishing off of Highway 48 between Brownsville and Port Isabel. Like I said, this is a place that if you have a kayak, you can get out there. If you don't have a kayak, or a boat, like a mini boat, you can't get in here because it's treacherous terrain. You're gonna be going through a lot of oyster beds. So, like I said, hopefully I get lucky. And if I do, I'll keep rolling. Stay safe.